Knowing your audience is probably one of the most important things to making online video, but where in the heck can you find them? We're going to talk about that right now. Hi, I'm Ryan.
And I'm Eric.
Welcome back to Pop Your Presence, helping you be better on camera and online. And so we're making online video, we're putting out the videos, but where do we find the people to watch those
Videos.
Oh, well,
That's okay. Let's look at a couple different examples. Let's say you have a home improvement business, a home improvement channel. So you got to think, where are those people going to be hanging out, right? So think about the audience. Think about somebody who might be a consumer of your business. So I know that Pinterest actually has a number of areas of Pinterest that have things on furnishing and decorating and all that kind of stuff. That might be one spot. Facebook is another place. There's so many groups on Facebook, it's ridiculous. There's a group for basically everything. That's another place you can find your audience online for that. And another thing you might not think about is maybe think about lifestyle blogs. People are into doing things the right way, doing things with a bit of sense of fashion and so forth. That might be a place too. So think a little bit outside the box when you're thinking about where your audience might be online, because there's not going to be a group for home decorating on Facebook. Yeah, there might be, but that's probably not going to be big enough. So think outside the box a little bit.
So what if you're a business coach, Eric? I know you have a business and we're starting a business. Where would you kind of find those people in that space?
You're probably going to be finding them in groups on Facebook and forums for business growth, business improvement. Those kind of people are going to be hanging out there. If they're interested in making online video, for example, they might be in online video groups. So all you really need to do is think about your niche and think about who your audience is and where they might be. So put yourself into their shoes. There's a ton of stuff online. There's also, of course, in-person groups, there's meetups and stuff like that too. But think about online, because that's going to be a lot more efficient in terms of finding your audience.
And you don't have to look at them in the face.
That's true.
So just for a third example, maybe you are someone that is a realtor, you're doing real estate and you're trying to get into online video, pitch some of these homes or talk about that type of business. Where are some areas or places you could look and find people around there?
So real estate's really interesting. I think there's a big opportunity right now that's being missed out on Instagram, actually, because people go to Instagram, it's really quick and easy and you can see beautiful stuff.
It's visual.
And so you can do on Instagram, you can do like mini, 1-minute videos or more. You can do home tours. But what I think is sort of missing in the real estate space right now is real estate agents talking about the communities that they're selling in. So like, what are the cool shops? What are the cool streets? What's interesting and what makes this community unique? So if you can bring some value like that, put it out on Instagram, maybe Facebook as well. That's doing well for my real estate friends. That's where I'd be looking if I had a real estate business.
Well, up until now, I've been just throwing softballs at you, Eric. So something a little more contextual, something a little more harder to market. How about if you are, say, an accountant? How would you get out there and find that audience?
Well, accounting is definitely not something I'm very good at. So, put myself as the consumer of that service. So I have an accountant, but if I were looking for a new accountant, where might they find me? So I'm in business groups online on Facebook. There's some forums I'm in. Those are places that I hang out as a business owner. I also go to networking groups too, sometimes in person, mainly in person. There's Meetup, there's some other professional networking groups. That might be a good place to find people that that I would consume the service. And also, other accountants might have a slightly different space that they're in. And attorneys can refer accountants too. So there's a lot of different places that you could go. But so for me as a consumer of this stuff, that's where I'm at. So again, put your thoughts into the mind of the consumer, figure out where they would be, poke around, and that might be a good place to find your audience. If you want to learn more about knowing your audience, we have a Facebook group, in fact. It's called Pop Your Presence. There's going to be a link down below. We got a whole playlist on finding your audience and knowing your audience, so click on it right over here, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.